currently going through the carbon filter. It took me 12 hours to make that much. Maybe about 400 ml. And it's a half litre bowl, so it's about 400 ml. 12 hours to get through the filter. I may end up with 2 litres in total left. That's from a 25 to 30 litre wash. I kept playing with it. But it's the most expensive stuff I've made so far. And so far it's been really rough. But I have double distilled. I need to go for a ride today so I can't drink too much. It's been double distilled. I've added wild garlic and spearmint to the second distillation. And this has been through carbon filter. Slight colour to it. Nice kind of like oily look. It's quite nice. Very, very mild smell. That's really nice. The carbon filter does take away a lot of that harsh flavour. That's quite nice. It's nice. It's got a nice flavour to it. It'd be even nicer when it's had more time to mature. That needs to have M for molasses. It's nice, but it's got a nice thing to your tongue, nice little flavour to the tongue. But it's not as nice as my brown sugar spirits. That's really nice. No fucking about going through the carbon filter. Only took a week to make. Do the 25 litre wash to get 7 to 8 litres of brown sugar spirits. Took less than a week. Whereas this molasses stuff, taking 3 weeks, a lot of electric, with the, yeah, it's quite nice. With the air uncovered on the go, and the air still on the go. Double distilling, adding stuff to it, filtering it. You're talking 3 weeks to make, and I prefer the brown sugar one. I'm not going to keep tasting, I need to go for a ride. But yeah, I'm going to end up with probably 2 litres of the molasses mix. Bike night tonight somewhere. Maybe sell some more. If you're going to use these carbon filter things, they say you have to use them once and throw them away. That is called bollocks. I mean, this one here, it's screwed onto the bottom of this so it trips through. If you don't boil them, it will take 24 hours to do 5 ml. So what you have to do, or what I do, take this, put it in the kettle, actually in the kettle, leave it to boil for about 5 minutes. That opens it all up, clears it all out, ready to use. Okie dokie. I'm going to have more than I thought I was going to. Out of the roughly 30 litre wash that I had, I'm going to end up with, after a double distillation, the wild garlic and the molasses and the spearmint, I'm going to end up with a roughly 3 litres of 37%. This has been double distilled and carbon filtered. I don't use carbon filter for the rest of the stuff because I like the edge. This, however, had too much fucking edge. The flavour you get from the molasses is so strong if you only use molasses and don't use any other sugar. Now this, I've not really had a proper taste yet. It's got a nice colour to it. That's really nice. It's not much better than my brown sugar wash. And there's a substantial price increase though. You think the brown sugar one cost me, only took a week to make. This one's taking me 3 weeks, nearly. Today's Thursday, tomorrow will be Friday. That'll be 3 weeks to do it. So yeah, we'll call it 3 weeks to make. As opposed to this one, which took, the brown sugar one, which took a week. That's also electric, with my air cupboard on the go, constantly to keep it up with temperature to ferment. So a lot more effort, because you've got to distill it twice. And I'm going to add sugar to it. It's still got that kind of bitterness in the back of the throat. So with the 3 litres, I'm going to add maybe 3 tablespoons of sugar. It's a fair bit of sugar to add, but it'll make a big difference. I mean, the white sugar wash I did, that I made, tasted nice, but by adding a teaspoon of sugar to 1 litre makes it taste fucking awesome. The brown sugar one didn't need any extra. Just as it is, 36, 37%, straight out the still, and it's fucking gorgeous. No carbon filter, nothing. So this one, when it's finished just going through the carbon filter, yeah, I'm going to stick it all in together with sugar. So it's an expensive experiment, my electric bill, which I keep going on about because I'm a cheap git. But yeah, I've got fuck off to spend the money on. I still think the brown sugar one is my favourite. It is that simple. The white sugar one I really like, but the brown sugar one has body. It's the difference between fucking a skinny bitch and fucking a curvy bitch. The skinny bitch will make you come, but the curvy bitch will cling on to you and be more appreciative. Right, I have about, and liquid, about 3 tablespoons of sugar in there, just normal white sugar. I'm not going to put boiling water in. I'm going to put in very hot water. The reason for this, only a little bit, it's not going to make any real difference to the alcohol content with the 3 or 4 litres that's going in. It's just so I can melt the sugar to make it easier to mix. Oh, my hip is killing me. Yeah, I'm out of glass bottles, I'm out of decanters. So I am basically just using whatever containers I've got, which is a bit better than when I did the brown sugar mix, because at that point I was using a popcorn container. This is my cheap brain mentality. When I buy stuff, on the rare occasion I get something like popcorn, I don't actually buy it unless I look at the container. If it's a container I can reuse, I sound like a hippie. If it's a container that I can use for something else, like a bucket, I'll buy it. But it's just a plastic bag? No. Plastic is just making America richer by using disposable products. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, I'm a hippie. Who makes really good fucking booze. I've got another, I think, a litre that is still going through my carbon filter. Got another litre or half litre going through there. Oh, recommended snacks with this is Frazzles. You know, the crisps, cheap crisps you get. So that, it's about 2 litres, 2.5 litres maybe. That's a 5 litre mark, that's about 3 litres. So I probably got about between 3 and 4 litres. A little shaky, shaky. Just my little taste. Right. Yeah, a little bit of sugar makes a massive difference. That is fucking awesome. Yeah, having that, oh, a nice zing to the tongue. Yeah, that is really nice. It's not worth 10 times the price of the brown sugar one. It's nice, but it's a lot of effort involved. A lot of effort. And a lot of residue you've got to throw away. I don't like waste. And my front garden is plastered in brown crap from all the sediment. But I'd say if you were to do this just using molasses, after you've fermented your wash, if you want to put findings in, put findings in. But after you finish fermenting it, leave it to sit and to settle for a few weeks, maybe 3 or 4 weeks. Because even after having the findings in it and having 3 days, it still hadn't settled properly because it was that much thickness in there. Right, hereby ends my molasses experiment. And it's nice. Sorry. Yeah, it's quite nice. Putting it, it's the only time so far I've wanted to put it through a carbon filter to take the edge off. So the trick to get rid of the nasty aftertaste: distill it twice, maybe add some botanicals or like juniper berries or something. So distill it twice, put it through a carbon filter, add sugar afterwards. And yeah, job done.